Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Planet for Tech. I hope you all are doing great and learning lots by watching all the continuous episode of the series MongoDB Beginner to Master. So guys, till now we have completed 4 episodes of this series and today in the fifth episode we are going to understand the database collection and the documents. So this is going to be a bit kind of practical because in a previous 4 episode we have just gone through the theoretical part of that MongoDB concepts. So those we have covered, and today we are going to understand the database collection and documents. So we will see like how to create the database and how to create the collection and the documents with the help of the one MongoDB UI tool, that is the MongoDB Compass tool. So we are going to understand that. So let's start it. So guys, you can see here in RDBMS and MongoDB, there are with similarity in terms of terminology, so that we have to understand first. So in RDBMS, whatever we call a table, so we are going to have the collection in place of table, and in place of row, we are going to have document. In place of column, we are going to have fields here. So in the MongoDB, we are going to have the collection, document, and fields. So don't be confused. So collection is nothing but the table, document is a row, and the fields is the column. Now let's see how to create it. So guys, you can see my screen. So I have just started this MongoDB Compass tool. So this one we have already installed in a previous session. I have described you like how to install the Compass tool from their official site. And here you can see in the left side we have some option, and in the right side it is showing some URI. So that this URI is useful when we want to connect our other programming language, backend programming language, to this database tool. So that time we need this URI, and right now we are going to connect it. And this is one more thing, like we have either we can have the database in our local device, or we can connect it remotely. So let's suppose you have configured your database in the remote like AWS or cloud server. So from there you will get the one URI. So we need to pass that URI here in this section. Then after we can connect with that. And if it is not like that, so you can simply go with the local installation. So here you can see currently I'm going to use the localhost installation. So the default port for the MongoDB UI tool is here 27017. So localhost colon 27017, this port I am going to use for this MongoDB. Now so you can see we have connect option, so going to connect it again. You can see it is connected properly. So we can see there are few database in our left side it is showing. So these database are default being provided by the MongoDB Compass UI itself. So for every database you can see there is a one plus icon and the delete icon. So with the help of this plus icon we can create the collection. Collection means what? The table inside the database, and by clicking on the delete icon we can drop the database. So let's suppose I'm going to drop this previously created document, database. Simply you have to click there, and it will ask you the drop confirmation. So simply you have to give the name of the database demo. So this is just security purpose. It asks like you are confirm or not to delete this particular. So going to delete this admin one as well. But you can see here we can't delete the admin. Why this is? Because there are other information related to the MongoDB structures, and I can say the schema, those all things. So that is being maintained by the admin. So we can't delete the admin database here. And apart from the admin, we can delete the other one like config. If you want to try to delete it, so you can delete it, config, it is deleted. And the similar way you can delete the local as well. Yes, it is deleted. Now we don't have any database here, so I'm going to create the new database. So here you can see there is a plus icon. So by clicking on that, you can create the new database. So here I'm going to give the name of database my blog, and the first collection name is required because here you can see the create database button is disabled. It means the first collection is required. So I'm going to give the first collection is what? The name of the table only. So I'm going to give the name of the table is a post So you can see here in the left side it is showing the new database is created, my blog. And if you will click here expand, so you can see there post collection is showing under the database. Now if you want to add the some document here, so you can add by clicking on this collection, you can add it there. Here you can see once you will click, so it will show you this much option here. So there are different tab: document, segregation, schema, explain, plan, and the indexes and the validation. So these all tabs we are going to understand one by one gradually in the coming episode as well. But here you can see we have the zero documents, what it means, and the one indexes. So guys, you have to make a note here. First time means first time when we create the new collection, so newly created collection will have at least one document. So that is what it is showing there. So by default, all the newly created collection will have the one indexes, and the document is showing zero. Document is nothing but the number of records. How many records we are having in this particular collection, that is the post collection. So right now we have zero collection, zero document. That is why it is showing the zero here. Now see how we can add it. So you can see here there is a add data button showing here. So once click here, so you will see the import file and the insert document. So we can import the file as well, but right now I'm going to show you how to insert it manually here. So to insert it manually, you have to click on the insert document here. So once you will click on the insert document, so you will see this pop-up icon there, sorry, pop-up window. So in this pop-up window, we have to add the data in a JSON format, JSON object format, then only it will get inserted here. One thing you have to notice here, guys, by default MongoDB provide one field here, that is the underscore ID. So this underscore ID is going to have with every document, every records. So this is similar to the primary key what we were using in the RDBMS. Like in RDBMS, every records are going to have one primary key. So in the similar way, we are going to have here minus underscore, sorry, underscore ID. So this is nothing but you can say the unique identifier ID being added by the MongoDB just to maintain the uniqueness of particular document. So let's suppose I'm going to delete this. So how I can add the new documents here? So I'm going to create one object. You can see. So to create the just one object, create you have to pass the few fields here. So let me have the first field as a title. So the first field title I'm going to give my first post like this, and the second field means I'm going to give the category. So the category is, you can say, demo, yeah, or you can say category 1, cat 1. Now click on the insert button. So you can see here the first document is added. So this document is what the first record is added here, and here you can see the counter is also incremented by 1. So this way it looks like. If you want to change the look and feel of this particular in a tabular format, so from here you can change, you can switch the look. So now it is showing in the tabular format. You can see the name of the collection, and under that we have the three columns: ID, this is the object ID, and the title and the category. So this ID is automatically being added by the MongoDB itself. We are not we are not it is not possible to delete it, because this is being provided by the MongoDB only just to make the unique document. Now you can see if you want to have there are few other options you can see. So if you want to edit it, so you can edit it, simply click here. So it will provide you the edit icon. Now this is editable, you can edit it. Let me change this particular title, my first post about MongoDB. So you can see after clicking on updates, it is updated automatically. So this way, guys, you can add as many as documents whatever you want. Now let me add one more thing here. I'm going to add one more record. So here I am going to have the another record, the title. So this is created. Sometime, guys, what happens, let's suppose you have added the value, but this is not the valid JSON format like this. So you will see this insert button will get disabled, so that time you don't need to worry. Simply you have to scroll it bit down and you will see the validation message is showing like that. This is showing like insert not permitted while document contains errors. So it simply means like this document is not in correct valid format. So you have to search it manually like what the mistake is and you have to correct it. Now you can see it is corrected and it is showing this insert button there. So let's click on the insert button. Now you can see we have two records in the particular post table, and if we have other option like the clone and the copy. So this one is just to copy the records, and this one is just to clone it, and last one is just for delete. So I'm going to delete the first one. So click on that, and you will see the confirmation dialog here. Once you will click delete, so it get deleted there. So this way guys we have understood like how we have to create the database and how we have to create the collection and how we have to add the record in the particular collection. That record is nothing but the documents. So I hope this is bit clear to all like how to deal with that MongoDB Compass UI tool. And this is very easy tool once you will start practicing. So you will feel like this is very easy to create. It is just similar to the RDBMS tool like PHP MyAdmin and the other uh, MySQL clients there. So that way it is there. So I hope this is clear. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And in the coming episode, I'm going to describe you the rest part of this MongoDB UI Compass. Thank you guys.